With lots of you debating recently about which grenade launchers are better, I took it upon myself to find out which one is going to be the best come Lightfall. Is it rapid fires, adaptive, Wendigo, love and death, or something completely different? There's only two archetypes of heavy grenade launchers in Destiny 2, the 120 RPM adaptive frames with the likes of Wendigo and Typhon, or the 150 RPM rapid fire frames which include Tarnation and love and death. All of these have excellent perk pools, so let's kick it off by comparing apples and apples with a full Court and Spike Nades adaptive frame Wendigo versus a full Court and Spike Nades love and death. All of these tests will be looking at total damage output over a DPS phase, utilising just a Well of Radiance along with double grenade launcher reserve and reloader mods. Full Court's buff only starts at 10% activating at 10 meters and maxes out at a 25% buff at 50 meters, so it will give some minor discrepancies here as the boss decides to wander off, but here we've got Wendigo maxed out at 820,000, whereas love and death hit around 720,000 in terms of total damage output. Then we've got a Cry Mutiny, the adaptive frame grenade launcher ritual reward from Season of Plunder, which comes with a solid DPS combo of Demolitionist and Vorpal weapon, making it perfect for Starfire builds, and has a constant 10% damage boost to bosses. This one hits for 770,000 over the course of its full set of ammo, which is pretty respectable and actually surprised me, to be honest. Also, if you missed out on it, you can pick it up from the Monument of Lost Lights kiosk in the tower for a small fee. Unfortunately, there's no more rapid fire frames worth chasing outside of the love and death, but there's a few more high damage combos found on adaptive frames with Explosive Light and Cascade Point. The Typhon GL5, which can be easily found from the Omolon focused engram at Helm, has an excellent god roll with Demolitionist and Explosive Light, and with it being in the adaptive frame archetype, it's going to do the same damage as Wendigo. Your first 6 shots will be boosted by a whopping 50% and it'll top out at over 870,000 total damage. Then we've got Cascade Point, which technically doesn't boost damage output beyond the base amount at around 700,000, but rather it increases the speed that you can blow your load after precision hits with other weapons. This could become a fan favourite for hot swapping combos with hardcore pro players using Izanagi's Burden or whatever, and if you want one on a grenade launcher, you'll need to farm for Wendigo in the Nightfall and the final week of the season before Lightfall. All in all, it's a much of a muchness, where the massive 20% damage buff in Lightfall is simply going to make these all the more accessible and user friendly regardless of the content. However, if you do want to be meta ready for Lightfall, that blowout rocket launcher you just deleted is probably set to shine. Find out why and which perks you need in this next video.